Hey, how's it going, everybody? Let me get adjusted here. It's just me flying solo. It's all good. Tim is having a good time. I think he's at a sporting event with his kids, so it's always good. And yeah, I'm gonna go through. We got some stuff talking about today. We got the obviously the monsters. He was saying we have I think four more being revealed today, and then I just wanted to go and kind of talk about how Web3 is going to affect you in the future, and it's already doing it now. So it's crazy. It's exciting times, and let's get after it. Buzz it up. That's right. What you thought? How you doing, George? Good to see you, George. Friday is coming. Yes, today is Thursday. So I'm pretty sure I know that FOMO is doing I believe the Be the Alpha poker tournament today. So yeah, I'll make sure and check that that's the same password and things like that. So let me get over here and share my screen, and let me get this set up first. Hey, and bear with me too. I know the comments will come in. I won't be able to see once I start sharing my screen. So it is what it is. But this, I mean, yeah, I know Tim. He mentioned this the other day. This is what he's talking about. Very cool that they. It's not the one monster anymore. It's got the M2 logo, but it's all white M2 logo. So yeah, that's I guess obviously a hint. That's what I like about this whole thing. It's a lot, a lot of investigating, speculating, flipping over these cards. Let's see where they were, got going on today. I know they were clicking it today. So yeah, I'm sure it just jumped up. So 453,237. So yeah, it's just going up all, crazy. It's almost at 500,000. That's a lot of clicks, everybody. So, that you got this composability. This is really cool. And now I think when we get into this lab, I think you're going to really see what composability means. And yeah, going to be able to dress those shadows up. But let me jump over and take a look. Hopefully, let me see if I can refresh them. I know this is the map, right? This is Tim's. I never my bad. Haven't used it. It's his map. So I'll try to plug in the numbers there. And if we don't, I'll just use Google Map, right? So let me open up here, do a right click here, open up a new tab. Let's see. I got to probably have to refresh. Let's see what's going on here. Let me queue it up and do this one. Oh, I just messed up. Refresh metadata and go back. Oh, all right. Oh, there's two. There you go. So probably Russia or Croatia or something like that. Let me open up, let me right click on this, open up this, and refresh the metadata. And do the last one here. Open up and refresh metadata. All right. So let's see. I want to do another refresh and let's see what we got. All right. Oh, it did real quick. So it might be one of those things. It's all right. But I got to check this one out. I'm interested. Russia, the good old mother Russia. So let me get into the coordinates here and find this. Where in Russia is this here? I'll try it in here. Let's see how it goes. Search. See if it comes up. Like I said. Oh, there we go. I can use. Well, I don't know. Maybe not. Is this Russia? It is. Look at that. It's got the little dot. Not sure if I'm doing it right, but there it is. Look at right in the heartland. So down here, I'm assuming that's Moscow. Yep. So it's out in the outskirts, way out there, close to Belarus and the Ukraine. And like I said, this is why I'm used to it. I'm gonna just do Google, and then it'll pop in, and like I said, it gives you all the information right there. Hold on, let me give me a second, everybody. Hey, y'all see me? Just say you see me on here. I think you just saw. Yep, Deb. Give me a comment in there, Deborah. real quick, anybody in there, just give me a comment that you hear me and I'm on. Yes, thank you, Deborah. All right. So let me get back into it and share. Thank you, everybody. Let me go and say hi to everybody too. Thanks for joining us. Good evening, my crypto adventures. Good to see you. Hello, Miss Susan. Yes, thank you. Awesome. And yeah, we're gonna go back and I'm gonna check out those other blue ones. Hey, what's up there, Josh? It's great to be in the hive. That's right. Ariel, hello. Happy Thursday to you. Thank you, Deb. Thank you. And Floor, good evening. And yes, good to see you. And thank you. Yes, Hatzak. Thank you, Robin. Appreciate it. So we're good. So let me get back to sharing. Like I said, I can't see anything when I'm doing this. Let me get in here. Allow. Oh, that's the presentation I'm doing. I'll get to that. And where was I? This. That is the Russia one. So let me go back and click this and see if we got the blues revealed yet. There's the Russian. And no. Oh, there we go. Looks like two more over in that area. Russia, maybe. I don't know. Let's take a look. The two blues. Oh, Denmark. Okay. Population. Well, that's not a P3. That was a blue. Let me see here. Let me take a look. No, it was this one, right? Yes. Open link. China, P2, 70, almost 75,000. Where are you in China? Let's see. Click in here. Get this going. Copy. Control V. Here we go. Check it out. Boom. Oh, out there. That's nice. Qingdao. So just north of Qingdao. And yeah. All right. Very cool. Well, that's like I said, those are all P2s. All of them together was 4 that revealed today. So exciting stuff, man. Like I said, I'm looking forward to what's next. I mean, I think total. Let's see. Let me go to Monster My City. See the whole thing. And yeah. Quantity, all items. 11,220. Huh. Now that's interesting. So yeah, that's the total amount that's there. But like I said, I've seen John and several other people that were going digging in a little more. I think we're definitely well over 100,000 that are, probably at least good, 85,000 haven't been revealed. So giving it a look of Tim's map, when you zoom out, you're just barely touching the surface. You got some in Libya. There's not even any revealed in that country. Another thing today I saw, FOMO had somebody that was on, and I know they were looking in this area. They had them on Spaces today. Albania. There you go. I know it because we had to go to Bosnia. I remember that area. So Kosovo, we did some stuff there too. But yeah, he was in Albania. So, but I don't see any of the monsters. I know there was a couple they mentioned, but yeah, that's right there. He was on Spaces today with FOMO and Hatsack and was from Albania. So let me jump right into it though. I had some stuff that we're going to talk about, but about what Web3. How's it going to affect you in the future, right? It's a big deal. And, you're starting to see a lot of it with, the AI, right? And it kind of gets people all a little bit kind of freaked out. We were just kind of making jokes on Spaces the other day about where, you're going to take my jobs, so, and I get that. I mean, people that's understandable, so let me jump over there and let's start this up here. So this is what we're going to talk about today is how will Web3 affect and impact your life, right? So many are still skeptical. That is a hypothetical future. That's what everybody obviously says because we don't know, as opposed to something that we can touch. Indeed, the wise words of Elon Musk. Has anyone actually seen Web3? And no, we're only getting a tiny glimpse at what all this is, what it looks like. You're starting to see a little bit of tools, that can work with it. Some some wallets that can connect to the web and allow you to, be a part of that creator economy. And now you're starting to see some the AI stuff and all that, right? So that is all part of this and what this looks like. So let me jump to the next slide and bear with me again. I'm like I said, I got a couple different computers going here. So obviously, and I'm going to go review it a little bit. We've been going through what Web 2, Web 1, all these things are. But Web 1 dedicated to users searching for data. Really, it was the very basic web, right? Web 1 was really read only. But it was the first version of the web, and it consisted of a few people creating web pages and content and web pages for large groups of readers, allowing them to access facts, information, and content from the sources. Or you can sum up Web 1 like this. It was designed to help people better find information. This web version dealt with dedicated to users searching for data. This web version is sometimes, and right there at the bottom, is called read only. That's literally all you could have ever done with that. Now, Web 2, it was only a small amount of people using Web 1. Like I said, I remember, but I wasn't even messing around with that then. I don't think I had a computer till like 93, 94. So, I was even kind of a late bloomer. But Web 2 is many people started coming into this space and started creating even more content for a growing audience, because a lot of people started, jumping in here. So Web 1 focused on read only. Web 2 focused on participating and contributing, right? That's what it says. Participative social web. That's literally what kind of a short version of what it is. This internet form emphasizes user-generated content, ease of use, interactivity, and improved compatibility with other systems and devices. Web 2 is all about the end user's experiences. Consequently, this web form was responsible for creating communities, collaborations, dialogue, and obviously social media. That's what you're kind of really seeing taking over now is social media. And it's probably going to lead the charge into what Web 3 is, like you're starting to see with Twitter and things like that. So Web 3, it's the core ideas of decentralization, openness, and more excellent utility. It's kind of all of it encompassing together, right? So you're gonna still have all of that what you had before, but now it's the read, write, execute web, and we are the owner economy, right? So what you create, what you consume, you get rewarded for, right? And that's again where you're going to start seeing with these NFTs, what all of this is. It's not just hey, create a cool image and now everybody go make a lot of money. This is a very basic form where you're seeing a lot of people using NFTs, but that's what I'm excited about when you're starting to see with the monsters. That's crazy, right? When you start seeing it's geographically located, these things are dynamic where you can actually go and put the traits on, the clothes, the skins. This is why we've been talking. That's why, like I said, that's why I've been excited as we're kind of learning and going through this project. It's incredible, right? There's things that have never been done in crypto, and you're seeing it play out right there. But the big question is, what is this going to look like, right? I mean, we are speculating. We're speculating a little bit what the monsters are, but in general, what is all this going to look like? I mean, it's it's an open canvas, and that's what's cool about where we're at here. Is we're kind of those pioneers that are looking on how to build, how to build communities, and how to get people. That's why we talked about the network, the other day, where you're going to have network states, and they're going to be able to kind of go to governments and have them recognize them as a state, and that's amazing, right? It's wild how this could go, right? And it looks like there's a great shot as long as some of these governments don't squash innovation, right? So the semantic web, right? This web interaction and utilization stage moves users away from centralized platforms like Facebook, Google, and Twitter, and towards decentralized, nearly anonymous platforms. World Wide Web inventor Tim Berners-Lee initially called Web 3, the Semantic Web, and envisioned an intelligent, autonomous, and open internet that used artificial intelligence and machine learning to act as a global brain and process content conceptually and contextually. Like I said, I know what people, you start thinking like, whoa, there's this global brain and AI stuff. But seriously, you don't know how all this is looking. And you're starting to get glimpses as I've been like these past 3 months, messing around and dealing with the AI. It is incredible. But again, you can see where it's a slippery slope. But it's going to happen. There, like I said, there's people that are going to use it for good, and there are people that are going to use it for bad. So that's with anything. Same thing with the car. I've seen people run into people in parades, and obviously you can go and take a family vacation, right? It's just people, right? You can't stop innovation just because you're scared of what it might turn into or what it might look like. This is going to happen, right? There is no putting the genie back in the box. So I'm excited. Like I said, after I've been seeing how streamlined this AI is helping me be an assistant in all kinds of different areas, I'm blown away and I'm excited because it makes me a better creator, makes me a better content creator, makes all of this stuff like this image here. I put in Bees Exchange, right, and I put a UI, and that it helped me create stuff. So like I said, it's just it's exciting and embrace it. I mean, because it's going to happen, right? Another dimension. So Web3 is very similar to the fourth dimension insofar as it exists in theory. It is a theory. You don't know. Sharing many similarities to our current world, but it needs a lot of time and fleshing out for it to really become an accepted reality. I mean, it is. You see some things like Decentraland, all these different things where people, they messed around with it a little bit for 2-3 years, but it hasn't caught on, right? So this is all in theory. It's still a dimension that has not been realized yet. So like I said, it's what is it gonna look like? How's it gonna affect my life? And that's what we're gonna get in here, like here. Web3 impact on people's lives, and it really will, everybody. Web3 is the next major shift in how information is exchanged online, with an emphasis on personalized content, tailored user experiences, and data that is stored on individual devices rather than being censored by governments or corporations, right? I mean, because that's what's happening, and it's happening now, right? They are censoring things, and if you don't see that and don't know that, it is a what all of this, even that's happening with the media and all of this stuff, it's like all of this is perfect timing. It's kind of weird how this is so needed now, right? Because it really is. It provides a more personalized browsing experience, better search functionality, and richer app experiences. And people have already experienced some of its benefits, such as the natural language searches on Google. You are, when you start doing that and seeing how that algorithm starts to know you. A lot of people aren't even realizing your phone. I mean, that literally, it's not an accident that things pop up on your screen, right? It's like I said, it's a little bit, you don't know what to think about it, but it is, making it more about you, right? Why would you want to look at something if you're not in the cars and maybe you're just in the clothes and shoes, right? Why would they show you cars? That's the very basic, I guess, look at it. The renewed focus on peer-to-peer payments, taking the middleman out of the global payment system. That's huge. That's what we're all looking for. That's why you're seeing with all these banks, just like I said, we were talking about it yesterday, another bank collapsing and losing 95% of its shares, right, value. So, I mean, this has to, it's needed. Business owners, they need to adapt these payment changes to improve the customer's experience and advertising opportunities. Like I said, I was, like kind of been able to see a little bit in the future, like I've talked about in the show before, about when I used the Pokemon thing, right, for marketing. I used that game and I brought it to small local business owners and showed them how to use that. It was an augmented reality game. They're catching Pokemons outside their restaurant or outside their coffee shop. And I was showing them how they could take advantage of that and use it for their local business and marketing. So you're going to see more of that. That kind of user experience and that kind of marketing. It's so needed because there's so much waste, fraud, and abuse just in advertising. Absolutely, not let alone in our government. So hopefully, obviously, it helps with stuff like that too in our government. Here's another one, and this is one I'm really, like I said, I'm excited about because we do it right. Staking. Staking becomes an important income source, right? We don't think like we're so ahead of that because we've done it. We have literally taken part of this, and we've done it 3-4 years ago, right? But now you're seeing where you can do it with your NFTs, and like I said, wow, wow, how far ahead we are ahead because the people are not thinking of it. You tell somebody that you go to a coffee shop. I know we do that test, right? You go to a coffee shop and say who's in the crypto. Yeah, right. You probably get some here and there. Yeah, go ahead and say who's staking any of their NFTs. They're going to look at you like you're a crazy person, right? So staking becomes an important income source. Proof of stake blockchain ecosystems through staking mechanisms are more inclusive and distributed, and therefore more inclusive forms for creating new successful economies. And anyone around the world can participate in staking within a proof of stake ecosystem. And in a sense, within that economy, they are receiving something like a form of income from the staking rewards. It is. I mean, and that people, you don't have to be in our ecosystem to do it. You could just hold Ethereum. Ethereum moved from proof of work to proof of stake. So you could do it there. But I mean, I laugh when people are saying things like, even too like with trade wars or what we were doing there. Man, I'm glad my asset is staked. I got to do with anything with it anyway. It's sitting there and it's going to earn ETH, right? What do I want? It's not like I was going to sell my B. So that's what people really have to understand. It's always about, what are you going to do with your assets? Make your assets work for you. Make them go do more than what they were, purposed to do, right? You're going to see this more and more. And like I said, it is exciting because we have been doing this. And not only is it staking, look at that. We staked the B in trade war, but guess what? That B is also getting rewards from bee honey. So there's two ways it's creating income for you. It's two in completely different ways that bee is making income for you. And that blows my mind. And then you don't even think about, some with the the empowerment bee, right? There's yet another bee in the background waiting to be put in your wallet. And now that also is earning bee honey. This is a big deal. Staking is going to become a big, huge part of income in the future. Because again, I know people are concerned, right, with the AI and what it's going to do of taking your job. You're going to do things like this. Your attention is what matters. Your activity and participating, a part of an ecosystem, that's what matters, right? Because you are creative. You can do a lot more things than what we're always kind of taught, right? That's why I'm there. I don't want to get on a tangent, but I've never been a big fan with schools. They got you lined up like good little manufacturer workers, raising your hand. There's going to have to be this big change, right? This big renaissance is going to happen. And this is going to be a big part of that stuff. So another thing too is, transformation of the middle class. I mean, the middle class, at least here in the U.S., I'm not, I know how it is. We're blessed in this country to have a middle class, a very large, middle class. But they're getting hammered right now too, right? A lot of companies have went out of business because of the lockdowns, the pandemic, all that kind of stuff. So there's going to have to be this big transformational type thing for the middle class. So both the Industrial Revolution and Tech Revolution created a global environment where big businesses sought out the cheapest labor possible to get the profits, to keep the profits, right? and they get even higher profits. So you go even offshore and find very, very low cost labor. This created the middle class and is the cause of the decline and eventual demise. Right? Web3 will help rebuild and transform the middle class, and ultimately will help class mobility. What is class mobility? Social economic class mobility describes the ease with which a person born into a lower class can move into a higher class. The dawn of advertising begot the oppression of the masses. It really, when you advertise and you got everybody into, and I won't get into this, I got it on here, seducing and distracting us from materialism. That's really what advertising is. It got us all about being the consumer, right? Media and journalism to keep us at bay. It kind of just kept us distracted, right? Web3 technology is giving us a glimmer of hope that the way we will distribute value within economies can be more fair, more inclusive, and give us the opportunity to move from lower classes to higher classes in our lifetimes, right? It doesn't have to be a generation or where you want better, and we all do always what we want better for our kids, right? But everything moves so fast in this space. You can have it in this generation, right? In the next 10 years, I think we're going to see it quite a bit in our generation that have really taken to this system or this ecosystem, especially the one we're in, right? The ecosystem that we've been building. You're going to see what it really what it is and how it's going to affect and how it's going to be a big part of this huge change. Nearly everyone, regardless of social class, has access to a smartphone, right? Computers, and most importantly, the internet. It's slowly but surely transitioning from Web 2 to Web 3. And, like I said, that's always been a big idea of what we're talking about. Everybody in this planet has a phone. And if they don't, I think we know that we're going to get them those phones. Exponential increase in investors. With the onset of Web3, everyone around the world will have access to technology and will be able to participate in digital economies, and basically everyone will become an investor. Also, everything will become tokenized, right? Which creates even more investment opportunities. We've talked about, that's why I love doing this with Tim. We talk about so much, and you're starting to see where tokens and tokenization isn't anything. You're seeing it in what? The carbon credits that you see where people are trying to do better for the environment. You're going to see it with everything. I mean, with the supply chain, businesses and how it's going to be tokenized stocks. It's just going to be in everything. And that's, like I said, it's so cool that we're, already a part of that. Democratization of this new economies and how we distribute value, as well as increases in class mobility, leads to more people having more money. And the metaverse and the NFT revolution will provide us with a vast and varied amount of assets to invest that money. Investing is an important source of income, and many around the world they've never had that. They've never had access to it. They never had the opportunity. They never had an advantage to take part of it, all because of their location, right? Lack of money, lack of knowledge. Web3 bridges all of those gaps and results for people all around the world is now they can take part and participate and be investors. Even if it was, say they did only have $100. You know how great it is for that $100 to turn into $10,000 for somebody in a different country? This is a great way to get everybody participating and being a part of it. Finance and economics were created to be complicated, complex, and daunting on purpose to keep a small elite group of people satisfied, while most people on the planet do all the dirty work and you just keep it at bay. I think a lot of people, they did have maybe that hope maybe to start something like that. But when you get so, I guess financially powerful and, all that stuff comes, it kind of corrupts you. Right. And I mean, I think people did have good intentions maybe at first. Some probably didn't. But, this is going to level the playing field and kind of move that control out of a very small few, right? And that's, like I said, that's what I'm excited about with all this, and it's going to be, it's going to be incredible to be a part of this whole Web3 revolution. And here you go. Opportunities emerge when timing intersects with information. The good old Ray DeSanti group. I had to throw that in there. But anyways, like I said, I hope that helped. It is, like I said, a cool future that we kind of have right in front of us. I know, like I said, it doesn't look at that way when you go out into the regular job, your regular work. You see how your government's running. You see it talking everything about banks. But that's why, like I said, that's why I've been so filled, with this drive over here, is because you can see that this is the shot. This is what we got, So it's going to be good stuff. So let me see here. Go through here some of this. I'm back on. Stop sharing. Thank you. Yeah, you can hear. Okay. Happy Thursday. Good to see you, Jason. Yes. All the link. That's right. Always. Thank you. There, my friend Santisi. There he is. Santisi Brothers. I like it. Time to reveal the Monster Lab portal. There you go. Yes. You got to get the clicking then, Will. I know that they're going to do some spaces and stuff. Got to do the clicky clickersons. Yes, let's go, Facebook user. Look at, there he goes. That's it.
Hey, I made it.
There you go. Key to click and flip the tablet. Can't wait to get into the lab. I know, Night Owl. I want to get my character all ready. Let's click and flip the tablet. That's right, Night Owl. Sounds good. The bees give bee honey. Wow. I know. It's nice, Will. It's stuffed. We used to say what? It's stuffed into the bee.
That's right.
This is like 90. I'm the numbers. I know we can go and look at the docs, but it's like 95% of the bees, all right, of the bee honey that's in the bee. Wasn't it?
98.2.
98.2. Thank you, Tim.
274,000 bee honey in each bee.
There you go. Beautiful. 284,000. Is that what you said?
I believe so.
Good for you, man. Look at you,
and
Mr.
Matthew. Starts yielding out in just 11, 12, 13, 14 days, 2 weeks?
2 weeks. Yep. Nice, man.
Very
so
exciting.
Yeah, you're doing the poker?
That's what I hear. I just wanted to make sure. I didn't get the double check, but I just walked in the door.
I can share, and I'll sign up so everybody can see. But yeah, I didn't.
Kid was playing rugby game. They won 70-19.
Oh, that's 70-19. Hey, that's good. No, that's right. That's how it goes, man. There's no
BDalpha.com. Let me get the banner for you, right? There it is. I saw you used your own map. Is that right?
I did. I tried to use yours.
Yeah. I think by tomorrow I'll have the custom map with the even more on it. It'll be exciting.
Right on, man.
Since we're down to so few monsters coming out now, we got to figure out what's going on.
Oh, I know. That's why you got to flip the tablet, man.
Yes.
You got to get on those spaces and help those teams. Lobby. Yep. Register. Bee honey. 1. And yes, it is the same. There you go.
So tomorrow is just how many is this? 6, 7 with 2 P2s for tomorrow.
Right on.
So that's Friday night. So I'll be here Friday night to run off these. I think you're going to take the night off, right?
Yep.
Good for you.
Friday, man.
As you should.
Friday.
You'll just show up for the clicking party. But yeah, we're gonna play some poker tonight. I got to get back. I got to get back at Josh 27 taking me out.
There you go.
We'll have some fun.
Sounds good, man. But
all right, well,
yeah,
I'm glad I could catch the end. I don't want to drag it out for you and tell me what I missed.
Yeah, you can watch the recording. It's recorded.
That's right. You can find it on YouTube, Twitter, Facebook.
Oh yeah,
plenty of places to find the recordings.
I got some new stuff coming out too. I got a new toy on my phone. I'm gonna knock out 1-minute videos, and I'm
Uh-oh.
gonna be on 100 different platforms there, Tim.
100 different platforms.
100. I'm going for it, man.
That's it. No, you got the ray of light, and now it's going to be 1,000 points of light. What was that?
1,000.
That was the old
That's
George Bush.
Yep, I found me a nice tool and I push it out. That's why I'm telling you, I love this AI, man. I'm all about it. Me and Miss My Buddy. Remember that? My buddy. My buddy.
All right, very good. All right, well, I'll see you on the poker tables then.
Yep, right on, man. Thanks.
You want me to close it out? You want me to run the end?
Sure.
Can I do that for you?
Yeah.
All right, here we go.
There you go. Great
Good
advice.
night, everybody. See you tomorrow.
Yep. Thank you, Jamar.